Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So you've heard me on many occasions say minor speed bumps. And investing is never smooth. There's always going to be little hiccups along the way. That's basically what I'm saying to you when I say minor speed bumps. And recently, with the whole tariff situation, people were panicking. The shorts came out in numbers again. Oh, they could be delisted. They cannot use battery swapping is a waste anymore. Now they say, oh, BYD will buy it over and NEO will lose a lot of money, they say. But I thought it was a waste. Why would sorry, not BYD. Why would cattle want to buy it over if it's a waste? And now they're saying NEO is foolish. And people are saying, why would NEO sell? And I say, be calm and pull your pants up. This was something that was just reported, but it's not factual. It hasn't been proven. We still does not know any details about it. However, it goes to show how important battery swapping is. It goes to show that it's in the back of their mind. It is festering in the shorts in the back of their mind like a cancerous cell eating away at their brain, and hopefully it does. But like I've always said, it's just a minor speed bump. Well, what has happened yet again? As Tesla average selling price in March climbs over $54,500. You heard that right. And that's without competition in America. So imagine if there were competition. They're doing this to try to stay alive because their sales numbers are skyrocketing the opposite way, just like his rockets when they burn and they fall out of the sky. Well, it is being reported by China EV Home on Twitter yesterday, I saw this, that the Firefly will cost just over $12,000 with battery as a service. Excuse me, guys. What? Yes, let me say that again. It will cost only a little over $12,000 of battery as a service. Now imagine an EV, as you've seen this clip being played at the side of me earlier on, that's their crash test. 5-star safety rating with 9 airbags made out of submarine grade steel with reinforced steel bars on the inside. Even though it's smaller than a Tesla Model 3, I pity the fool with a Tesla Model 3 that ever runs into one of this. It will not exist anymore. So just a little over $12,000, and NEO main brand secures 5,000 plus orders for this week. Yes, you heard that right. So whilst all this is happening, the EU and China will look into setting minimum prices on electric vehicles, the EU says. Minimum prices. So the EU is changing their tune yet again and rushing back to the drawing board because they understand that Donald Trump is so volatile and can't be trusted. He's not a reliable partner. He's shaken them up to the point where exactly what I said was going to happen is happening. They're flocking back to China. So Berlin, the European Union, and China have agreed to look into setting minimum prices of Chinese-made electric vehicles instead of tariffs imposed by the EU last year, a European Commission spokesperson said on Thursday. Now, if the Biden administration was still in office, this would not have happened. So we got to thank the Trump administration for this, for being even more aggressive, not only towards China, but even the European Union, trying to get them to pay their fair share of tariffs. German newspaper Handelsblatt reported earlier on Thursday that negotiations had begun. Negotiations has begun. Negotiations has begun. Yes. EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic spoke with Chinese Commerce Minister Wang Wentao in the late 24 hours, and both sides agreed to look into setting minimum prices, the EU spokesperson said. China's Commerce Ministry said in a statement that negotiations were set to start immediately. So this is why, guys, I've always said it is just minor speed bumps. And whilst all of this is happening, it is being reported by the Morning Star. Yes, I have more for you guys. You see, this is why I sold a lot of shares in other companies recently, and you guys saw me with the NIO dip went from 16,025 shares to 21,000 shares now. Because I understand and I see where this company is going, and you have to understand something. The shorts will only go after a company in such a massive way when that company is a threat to them. The Western forces went after NIO heavier than any other EV company. They even tell you XPeng is a great buy. BYD is a great buy, but not NIO. Because NIO is a threat, and I've said that before, to the oil industry. They are the future of gas stations. They understand how big it is. So they drug it down so their friends can buy. Just like Donald Trump just drug down the stock market so his friends could buy. This is the way the game is played. Unlike, Nancy Pelosi and those guys, they just use inside information. So it is being reported by Morningstar that Flex Compute partners with NIO to transform aerodynamic optimization for electric vehicles. And I want to thank NIO San Francisco over in China for this. Amazing article. Flex Compute partners with NIO, excuse me guys, to transform aerodynamic optimization for electric vehicles. Flex Compute partners with NIO. This is April 9th, 2025. This took place. Flex Compute is proud to unveil its groundbreaking partnership with NIO, a global leader in smart electric vehicles, at the Society of Automotive Engineers World Congress. This collaboration is set to redefine the future of electric mobility by combining Flex Compute's GPU native solvers with NIO's cutting-edge engineering to push the limits of aerodynamic optimization, enhancing vehicle performance and sustainability. So yet again, NIO is making huge partnerships and is also ensuring that we keep cutting edge technology. I'm not going to go into the whole article, guys, but you guys can find this on the Morningstar. And I will try my best to leave the link for you guys in the comment section. So this is why, excuse me, guys, when people were, of course, the shorts were looking for opportunities to come out and say, oh, delisting is coming. Well, if they delist all the Chinese companies in the US stock market with an already American economy that is devastated and destroyed, that keeps printing money like monopoly money, what do you think will happen when all this money is pulled out of the American market and now goes to the Hong Kong exchange? Just a little common sense and critical thinkings, my dear lad. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. Line 50, so we get rich or we die trying, guys.